Hey, it's Vincent here, published game designer, and I just wanted to talk to you about MetaZoo. Now, before I get into this video, I just wanted to say that I had not personally gotten into MetaZoo before. I've opened the packs, I've held the cards, I've looked at them, I've seen the art, I've read about the gameplay, things of that nature. I heard that MetaZoo is back from the grave. It somehow resurrected itself, and it apparently has all new mechanics, all new look, style, and feel, and it seems to be controversial. Anyways, I wanted to take a look at this video with you and give my impressions, my discussions on it. So let's check that out. Alright, here we go. I have seen this video when it came out. So I don't want to pretend like this is my first reaction and do the crazy faces and everything. But as you can see here, the layout is very different. Seems like the card art's pretty different. Definitely has some controversial or contested comments here. These look really nice. Gives me some Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes. We have Terra cards, which are locations I assume that maybe you battle for. Power Up Orange. Like an equipment spell. Spiked Collar. Oh, there's an equipment there. So I guess it's more like an enchantment versus equipment. You have your creature cards. So seems kind of Magic-esque, Lorcana-esque. Your caster. Each friendly token gets a bonus. The Jackalope. On play, each player adds one tap aura to their aura zone, which I assume is going to be essentially your lands, like it would be a Magic the Gathering. So it's interesting as the original. So I will say, I like how we have the cryptids here. We have some of the folklore, terror, and trickster. I like that we are still messing with this IP of like public domain, in which that we can be inspired and check out these stories. You know, the Mothman. Everyone loves the Mothman. The penetrating laser, fun ability. So, I don't know. I personally think this is a cool idea. I think this looks better. I know that some people weren't sold on this. They missed the old art style. I honestly think this art style for the Cumberland Dragon looks pretty reminiscent of old school MetaZoo. I think that this is kind of a wide variety of art, and I think that can throw some people off, but I think for MetaZoo it works. I think the graphic design is clean. But, I mean, there's something to be said that it seems like it's burning a lot of OG MetaZoo fans, and you have to be very careful with that, because if you are kind of seen, if it's your brand to have certain aspects that people like, if it's the watercolor, old school vibe, Pokemon art, that people enjoy, if it's the clunkiness, if it's the MetaZoo, like meta abilities, you have to be very careful when you change those things and keep to the same name, because a name has a lot of power in association and what we associate to it. And so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. I don't know that we've seen a TCG die and then come back in such quick succession like this. We've definitely seen it in the past with some other games, but this is maybe the quickest turnaround I've seen for a game. And I do think that this looks good, but again, and I mean, people might say, oh, just play Lorcana. The thing is, I don't like Disney. I would much rather play with an original IP using some cryptids and folklore, maybe some of their own IP mixed in. I would way rather see what they do with that than to jump into Disney, if I'm being completely honest. So this actually has my attention. I think this seems cool. I'm very curious what you guys think about this. Let me know in the comments below if you are a MetaZoo fan, if you enjoyed the original MetaZoo at all, and how you feel about this, regardless if you were a MetaZoo fan or if you weren't. I'm kind of curious to see where your positions are on either side. I do know that the cardstock quality was terrible, for MetaZoo. Hopefully, they don't just update the card faces and they actually update the card quality as well. But let me know what you think. I'm very curious, and be sure to jump into our Discord in the link below, where we have all kinds of card game discussions and anime, all kinds of fun stuff. Be sure to check that out. Vindicated Entertainment. and we'll be happy to see you there. And as always, stay awesome. Hey, what is up? If you are a fan of anime and tabletop games, then be sure to check out our card games, tabletop role-playing games, and even our manga. We have a lot of fun stuff over there for you to check out on our website, VindicateedEntertainment.com. We even have a brand new tabletop role-playing game, Black Paper Moon. Check it out, and we'll see you there.